Hello, it's Saturday the 24th of February 2018, so I'm in my hotel room in Torquay in Devon. The B&B's been really nice so far. We had an amazing breakfast. They did gluten-free options for literally everything, so I ended up getting gluten-free toast, gluten-free sausage, egg and beans.
Well, on the list of
which was all cooked really nicely, and they have a lovely little boy, toddler, who was just playing around, playing peekaboo with the tables in this really cute way. And then we went out to the beach. We spent a lot of time just looking at different beaches in the area and collecting shells, because my friend had her car and she had nice memories of collecting shells here when she was younger, so we thought that'd be a good thing to do. And the shells are really big here. You don't usually find shells this big in the UK. I also collected some nice pebbles, and I'm hoping I can use them to redecorate my fish tank. So I found a gluten-free pasty for lunch, which was okay, it was pretty good. And then this evening we met up with my friend's dad, who happened to be in the area, and went for dinner with him, and he found this American burger place, and he'd been really sweet and spoken to them beforehand and explained that I was in a wheelchair and that I eat gluten-free, and apparently they were fantastic because they had gluten-free options for literally almost every burger on the menu had a gluten-free option. So I ended up having a pork burger with a gluten-free bread roll on it instead of the usual burger bun, and it was really nice. And they cooked the chips in like a separate fryer, so it was completely gluten-free, which I was really impressed by. And then I really enjoy talking to her dad. He's an interesting guy, he's been in the Navy and stuff like that, so had some interesting stories. A really weird thing happened this evening. My friend was just looking through her shells, and she'd put one of them on the sink. It was like a sort of, not like this, but a spiral shell, just before we'd gone out for dinner and sort of arranged them all nicely. And then when we came back, there was this really weird thing. She called me in and she was like, "Hattie, come here, quick, you've got to see this." And I was like, "What is it?" And she was like, "There's a tentacle in my sink." And I honestly thought it was some sort of prank. But no, this like spiral shell, there's like and like 8 or 10-inch tentacle that had like come out of it and swirled around the sink, and when she picked it up the tentacle had like grabbed her hand like something out of a horror movie. And it was really funny, but also I totally sympathise with her. I'd have been freaking out if it had done that to me, and I was still a bit freaked out looking at it, to be honest, even though obviously it's just some sort of sea creature.
Just chuck out the window, it'll be fine.
But what is it? Like, I can understand if it was a crab or something. What the fuck is that?
An octopus.
One-legged octopus. My hand feels really dirty now it touched me.
It does resemble sort of creepy horror things, so we couldn't face looking at it anymore and she chucked it out the window. So that's the end of that. I'd really like to find out what sort of creature it was though, but so far Google hasn't been that helpful. God, it was really funny and really weird. Anyway, I'm just in my room having a hot chocolate because they had some nice gluten-free hot chocolates up next to the kettle, so I thought I'd try it. Relaxing for an hour or so, and then I'm going to go to sleep because we have to get up early to have our breakfast, check out of here by 10, and then we're going to spend another day in the area around the beaches and stuff like that. My friend having the car and pushing me in the wheelchair has made things so much easier for me and meant that I've really been able to enjoy the holiday, and it's been nice to get to know her more because we hadn't really spent time together like this before, so yeah, it's been good, and I hope she's been enjoying her weekend too. So good night from me.